Ulta Beauty's been in the headlines and the news lately, and I just feel like lately the beauty world has been really, really quiet. You know, there's always some makeup scandal or some makeup scandal or something that kind of just gets the people talking, and Ulta knew exactly what they were doing.
Haul of everything I got at Ulta Beauty World, and look at all of the products, guys. You're gonna see some doubles because Dominic was with me, so he was also getting products as well. This is just what they were giving at all of the booths. This is not including the swag bag. The swag bag is over there, and I haven't even showed that to you. Those 2 bags right there are the swag bags. All of this other stuff is everything that they were giving at all of the booths. They were throwing, guys, full-size bottles. Look at that. Look at all this stuff. All this skincare. They gave us tons of bubble patches. Every brand.
Ulta, step into the chat because we have to talk. You picked the worst ticketing system to do this ever. You knew the demand that was coming to that website and you decided to go with Cvent. Let me talk with your tech team, your IT team, because little old me, even I know that Cvent is the bane of every event person's existence, and that's who you decide to go with. Okay, cool. So you have us in the queue. I clicked the link at 10:01, 10 o'clock on the dot in 1 second, even maybe 0.5 seconds, and I was in the queue. I'm still in the queue, by the way, and you're telling me I didn't secure a ticket. Okay, great. But not only that, it's sold out. First, you run into a snag with registration. People had to refresh because
Also, I'm very confused. Cause who exactly got a ticket? I sat on there with 7 devices. 7 devices. That ticket link went live at 9:59. On one of my devices, I clicked it at 9:59. The next one, I clicked it at 10. The next one, I down the road. So the one that I clicked at 9:59, all of the bubbles went up. As soon as all of the bubbles went up, I didn't get into it at like 10:13. I got in there at 10:13. Everything sold out except for the masterclass. I clicked on the masterclass. I didn't care about the masterclass, but I clicked on it. As soon as I clicked on it, into my information, sold out, full capacity. Why y'all still have people sitting there waiting? Why was the quay still opened up? The queue, the quay, the quay. Why was
this? Tells me all of this was, was on purpose. And that it was already pre-planned. Like, people looked at the stuff on the back end saying that, oh yeah, this was already set in motion. Like, they already knew that, the non-influencers or the common folk were not going to be able to get in. But if they could like drive the anxiety and the emotion, they know that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if people are going to get tickets or not. This was their whole plan. Like, this was like, if they wanted to drive sales, this was a great strategy. The whole thing. These companies always thrive on people being in an emotional state. These companies realize that at the end of the day, buying power is not just about, oh, what looks the best. It's like creating an emotion within someone. Emotions are powerful.
Beauty World was just proven to be a scam. If you haven't heard about the Ulta Beauty World fiasco, it is an expo put on once a year by Ulta Beauty where they have hundreds of beauty partners and you'll get to see exclusive beauty booths by Ulta themselves. Along with food, drinks, live DJing, you also get swag bags and they're going to be giving out some prizes valued over $2,000. Tickets started for as little as $75 for their masterclass, upwards of $199 for their masterclass and 2-day expo. But no one was able to get tickets, even though they said that their tickets were sold out within minutes. Ulta Beauty said that 3 million people logged in, but they only had about 3,000 tickets to sell. Everyone who talked about being in the digital line for hours, not a single person got tickets. But then someone found the coding for Ulta Beauty World to figure out what really went wrong. And what they found was that actually nothing went wrong with Ulta Beauty World tickets. It's just that no regular person would ever have been able to get a ticket because the tickets were invite only. Ulta Beauty saying that anyone who logged in had the potential of getting a ticket, that was never actually the case, because the coding for the drop of these tickets were only for people who had the invite to get tickets, which explained why only influencers were able to get these tickets and not a single person who was there the second they dropped was able to get them. It was all right there in the coding that Ulta World Beauty tickets were gated. You had to have email verification and you had to have a pre-approved invite email to even get in line. All of those people who waited in line for hours never even stood a chance. It's not that they were rejected or that they were sold out or that the queue was fake. Thousands of people who tried to get tickets and said that they were literally there as soon as the website opened to get tickets. It didn't mean they were lying. It was that even if they were in the front of the queue, the second that the system registered that they were not on the allowed to go or invite only list, they were pushed to the back, causing pauses, slow dots, sold out messages, and movements to later, and just pushing the queue and making these people wait for absolutely nothing. Despite everything Ulta World said, blaming it on 3 million people trying to get 3,000 tickets, the truth was that Ulta World was really just invite only. It explained everyone's frustration who reached checkout but then was unable to actually get a ticket. It did not matter what kind of tickets you were trying to get, what days you were available. If you didn't have the email verification, you were not getting a ticket. Everyone who felt scammed by these Ulta Beauty World tickets being available for everyone, you were, because they were all whitelisted. The only people who were able to get this were influencers, PR people, brand partners, employees, and their VIP internal list.
I feel like Ulta, I don't know if people really have been buying makeup like that. I feel like a lot of people lately, they had just, where the economy is right now in America, people have been shopping at Dollar Tree. Okay, people have been shopping at Dollar Tree. People have been shopping, getting their makeup from Walmart. I don't know if Ulta sales were where they wanted to be. So I feel like they had this whole big plan, told all the influencers about it, and gave people a false sense of hope. And that's the part I don't like. Like, if you guys already knew, like, you just wanted the influencers and stuff to be there, you guys should have just said that. But as we know, these companies don't care about people at all. They don't care about your money situation. They don't care about your financial status. All they care about is they just want you to buy. They want you to buy. They don't care if they're going to get you into a hole to buy. They're going to do everything in their power to make sure that they're spending money there, you know? And it kind of reminds me too of Coachella. They do this every year with Coachella. People always are like, oh my gosh, you know, I want to be around all these influencers. I want to be around all the celebrities, you know, just to be there, you know, just to say like, oh, I was there. You're not even actually really enjoying Coachella. You're just saying like, okay, I'm there because of all these other celebrities, and able to have a chance to get a ticket to go to this beauty fest. You know, people say, oh, okay, yeah, I'm going to stop. I'm not going to shop at Ulta anymore. I'm not going to shop at... But you guys still will be shopping at Ulta. Ulta ain't shit. Ulta ain't shit because how do you open up ticket sales? How do you open that up knowing that the regular average person wouldn't be able to go? Yeah, that's it for this video. I thought this was very interesting, and I just thought this was really messed up for them to do. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Bye.